Hi, I'm Debbie Neely. I do woodcuts. I'm going to show you some various woodcut techniques that I do. I know some of you know me, some of you don't. I'd like to get to know all of you much better. My images are stylized, realistic versions of birds and fish of the Northwest. Each creature can be easily identified if you are aware of its anatomy and its habitat. I like to play with changing the foreground, the middle ground, and the background. It kind of confuses people, and that's the point, and it has educational items hidden in it also. For example, Turtle Clan 1 and Turtle Clan 2. The turtles do not appear at first, but are easily seen upon a second look. The items on their shells show what sort of world is theirs. They appear to be in water, but I used the design of the wood grain from the board I carved to hint at a watery world. Native sockeye. The fins, the tails, and the shape of the heads show the difference between the bucks and the hens. The hens are almost a skeleton, and you can see their bones and their eggs, and because they live and die in the water, I let the water go into and out of them. This is a steelhead. It is known by its upper body spots, spots on the fins, and the shape of the spots on the tail, and the torpedo, efficient body shape. The shallow water hints at where in the river you might find her, and her golden eggs show you her value. Migrations. This woodcut shows the air and the water in motion. It's that time of year because everything is changing. Everything is focused on somewhere else. The fish are hard to see at first, but when you look at them, because the water is hiding, but then when you look again, you see them all going the same direction. They're migrating to the rivers where they're going to spawn, and you can see that the bucks have their jaws enlarged and the humped backs, and the hens are full of eggs, and this only happens at spawning time. Chinook moon. He is easy to identify because of the spots on his back, the shape of his tail, the spots on his tail, and the only during breeding time jaw extensions. She does not have the same shaped head. I also let the water flow through her because they live and die in the water, and it kind of confuses the eye. Where's the foreground and where's the background? The circle here is the moon that represents a raising of the tide level at full moon, which allows the fish to get into their birth water so they can go back upstream to spawn. This woodcut is titled 3 in Flight. 3 pintail drakes. They're easy to identify because of their white head markings, long tails, and lighter underparts. They're hard to see against the sky because they are moving fast to the right, and the sky confuses the eye trying to make out their shape. In the Western world, we read from left to right, and that is why when you see something in motion, if it's moving from left to right, it appears to be moving much faster. This is a pileated woodpecker. It lives in the deep woods with large trees. This is a varied thrush. It lives in the deep, dark woods, especially in the fir forest, common in the Northwest. This is a meadowlark. It lives in open farm country where it can hunt for what it likes to eat, but also it likes a stump like you see here that it can jump up on to sing its song and to look for danger. These 2 red items are my chops. In the Orient, the signature of the artist is a carved piece of stone with their signature, and this says Neely in Chinese, and the second one down talks about this artwork. It's about me. It says that I draw birds and animals, and you can see a little bird-like creature there. And I could have many of these in a row. This one always has to be at the top, and if you were the next owner, you would put your chop next.